Well, happy Monday morning, Marketing 40 students. This is Mr.D. This is week 2 of our 8-week class here at Norco College, fall 2022. And I just put together a short little video announcement letting you know what assignments you should be working on this week, as well as just a quick recap of what we looked at last week. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And here we are on my Canvas dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and select our class, Marketing 40. And again, this is an online class, and I believe I did schedule a few video sessions, Zoom sessions with you. I'll look at that in just a second. But of course, we're still in Module 1. We just started the 8-week class, so every 2 weeks is a new module. So we're in the second part of module number 1. And of course, last week you did an initial mandatory check-in assignment, and this was a flip grid where you just did a little 30-second or 1-minute video of yourself, introducing yourself. You could either just do selling yourself, what is unique about you. That was one of the options, or the other one was to share your passion. Either one, it was just a way of you introducing yourself. And of course, since this is an advertising class, why not have you advertise yourself? That was the whole purpose. And so you did that. You automatically get 10 points for that, no matter what you did on it, as long as you completed it. We covered the first 2 chapters of integrated marketing, and that's the title of this book that we're using. It's really about how we integrate our message on all different fronts of our promotional mix, and you'll be learning about the promotional mix if you're not already in these chapters. I think you did, and what that is. And of course, the integrated message means that everything is consistent, that we are sending the same message in all the different channels of our promotions. And so it was important for you to kind of cover that and know that a little bit. And that's what we covered in the first 2 chapters. Of course, there was a quiz, and then there is a mini advertising project. And I believe this one is just asking you to look at these articles that I sent you here. And they're basically the top most popular commercials or ads of 2021. And I'm asking you to choose one of those, to make some comments on it, answer some questions about it, etc. And so you are to not only identify which article or which ad you really resonates with and why, but also that you comment and view what other students have written. And the whole goal here is that there's some interaction and discussion about advertising that you can't do on your own. You need to have others to bounce ideas off of. And so that's what this assignment covers. And so I'm going to be moving that down to this week's module. That was last week, because you have 2 weeks to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and change that to say complete mini project. And I'm going to also change the date. It's going to be due this Sunday, the 30th of October. So you have until this Sunday to complete that, as well as all the other assignments. And we'll look at those right now. So coming into week number 2, you have a check-in assignment. Now, I do this in all of my online classes. What a check-in assignment is me asking you a couple of questions out of the book. And you have to answer those questions within the week. So every week, I want to make sure you're checking in. So this is my way of doing that. You have to check in, answer these questions, and you got to do that within the week, or else you get no credit for it. So a lot of students, unfortunately, like to cram, and they'll not do much work in the first week, and then they'll cram it all the second week, or they'll wait 3 weeks and try and cram it all. This is the one assignment that requires you to check in every week. And it's also based off of the textbook. So you might say, what's the use of my textbook? Well, all the quizzes and exams are based on your textbook, as well as the content of this class. But this is my way of getting you into the book by asking you a couple of questions from the book itself. And so all I'm looking for in the check-in assignment is the book's answer. But don't give me a short answer. Make sure that it's lengthy. Most of these questions are substantive enough, or you should at least have a couple of sentences in your answer. If you just give me a couple of words or really short sentences, I'll probably not give you credit. So make sure you give some substance, a couple of sentences at least for each answer. But make sure you go to the book, give me the book's answer, unless I specifically say, what do you think, or give me your opinion. Other than that, just give me what the book says. That's all I'm asking for. That assures me that you've looked at the book and that you've gotten your answers out of the book, and that you're actually using the book. So anyway, that's a check-in assignment. That's worth 20 points. I don't do a whole lot of commenting on that. I just usually will say good job if you did it right. Or if I see something that's wrong, I'll add some notes. But for the most part, I'm just looking for the textbook answer. If you gave that, great job. And then you have 2 chapters of the PowerPoint here. We're covering 2 chapters a week in this class. I think one week we're covering 3 chapters. And then, of course, you're going to complete your mini project, and then you're going to have your second quiz number 2 here. So that's how the class is laid out. And then so that's module 1, week 2, and that's going to end module 1. And then we'll start module 2 the following week. So anyway, that's pretty much all you have to worry about at this point. So get to work. Make sure you read those chapters. Make sure you do that check-in assignment, and that you take time to really put in your effort on the mini project. And by the way, the mini project is going to tie into your final project, which is to put together an advertising plan. And so the more that you do these case studies or these mini projects, it's going to prepare you to do the final one that you'll also be doing as a group. So I'll just let you know about that right now. And that's coming up in a few weeks. So have a great week, everybody. If you have any questions, issues, problems, concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm looking forward to